Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good day to Dr. Fidaus. Today, me and my friend will present about the critical issue in sport. Now, I will introduce my team member, which is me, Muhammad Izzat bin Ramlan, and my friends, Muhammad Anif bin Masri and Muhammad Amin bin Khairul Anwar. Okay, now I would like to continue with the first issue, which is doping scandal rocks Malaysia Games. Alright, in this issue, the Anti-Doping Agency of Malaysia, which is ADAMAS, confirmed that three weightlifters tested positive for banned substance ahead of the Malaysia Games competition on 19 September and 22. The impact from this issue, we can see that the Anti-Doping Agency of Malaysia, which is ADAMAS, already banned Terengganu and Perlis from involve any weightlifter competition in Malaysia for 2 years and bar them from competing in the Malaysian Games. In my opinion, in these issues, first is disappointment and frustration. Many people may feel disappointed and frustrated by the doping scandal, as it tarnishes and the integrity of the competition and undermines the principle of the fair play. It can seen as a betrayal of trust and a violation of the rules and spirit of the sport. An example you can see at these issues, it is both of the athlete from the weightlifter Terengganu and Perlis won the medal in the Malaysian competition, but that is not fair because of they're using the doping, and of course others athletes that not winning the game will feel disappointed and frustrated with their winning. The second one, my opinion, is concern for clean athletes. The doping scandal raises concern for the clean athletes who have trained and competed honestly. They may feel disheartened by the unfair advantage gained by those who use banned substances such as doping. It can also lead to questions about the credibility of results and the impact on the overall fairness of the competition. I'm sure that others athletes want the right punishment for those who use doping in any competition or games, such as bar them from any sport involvement. And the last opinion, which is focused on protecting athlete welfare. The doping scandal may also bring attention to the potential health risks associated with using banned substance. People may emphasize the need for comprehensive support systems, proper guidance, and resource for athletes to enhance performance naturally and safety without resorting to doping. So doping is very dangerous for the athlete for the long term, not the short term. Next is recommendation to prevent this issue, which is doping, from continuing to spread in Malaysia. The first one is education and awareness program. For the example is implement comprehensive educational programs that target weightlifters, coaches, and also sport staff about the dangers, consequences, and ethical implication of doping. This program should provide information on the prohibited substances and method, the importance of fair play, and the long-term health risks associated with um, doping. Second is anti-doping policies and testing. For the example, is develop and enforce robust anti-doping policies in line with international standards, such as those set by the World Anti-Doping Agencies, which is WADA, conduct regular and random drug testing of weightlifters to detect and deter the use of banned substances. Ensure that testing is transparently and independently to maintain the credibility. Third is support for clean athletes. For the example, establish support system and resources for clean weightlifters, including access to qualified sport scientists, nutritionists, and sport psychologists. Promote a culture that celebrate and reward athletes who compete cleanly, emphasizing the importance of fair play and integrity in sport. From that, the athletes will prevent from the using of doping. And the last one is coach and staff training. For the example, provide comprehensive training to coaches and support staff on anti-doping regulation, ethical consideration, and method to promote clean and healthy performance enhancement. Coaches play a critical role in guiding athletes towards ethical practice and should be equipped with the necessary knowledge and tools. So during the training, coaches can give the right information about the negative impact towards the doping, and the player or athletes can gain the motivation and also motivation and also a knowledge about the impact negative toward the doping user.
Okay. Second issue is about Melaka United told to settle the unpaid wages. Football Association of Malaysia, which is FAM, has urged Melaka United to settle their players' unpaid wages, which is totaling RM2.3 million ringgit. FAM already revealed that January 18, 2022 was the deadline for the Melaka United management to pay the unpaid wages that from July to December last year. Okay, next I will go to the opinion. First opinion is reputation damage. Non-payment of wages can harm the reputation of the club, both locally and international. It will send a negative message about the club professionalism, integrity, and commitment to its player. This viewpoint emphasizes the importance of upholding a positive image and maintaining the trust of fans, sponsors, and stakeholders. Second opinion is the negative impact on morale. The opinion is often held that unpaid wages can significantly affect the moral and motivation of the player. It creates an atmosphere of uncertainty, stress, and dissatisfaction within the team. This can lead to a decline in performance, team cohesion, and overall result on the field. It is believed that timely payment of wages is essential to maintain a positive and harmonious team environment. Next, I will go to the recommendation. First recommendation is the seek financial assistance. The management of the Malacca United needs to explore options for securing additional funds to settle the unpaid wages. This could involve engage with the potential investor, seeking sponsorship, or leverage support from relevant football governing bodies or local authorities. It is considered as a partnership or collaboration that can provide financial stability to the club. Second recommendation is the financial review and planning. The team management of the Melaka United can conduct a review of the club financial situation to identify the root causes of the unpaid wages. They must develop a comprehensive financial plan that ensure the availability of funds for player salaries, improve financial management practice, and prevent future instances of the unpaid wages. And lastly is the collaborate with football association. They must engage with relevant football governing bodies such as the Football Association Malaysia, which is FAM, to seek their guidance and support in resolve the unpaid wages issue. They may, they may provide mediation resources or regulation to ensure fair treatment of players and compliance with industry standard.
Thank you to my friend Mama Amin. I'm Mama Hanif and I will continue with the third issue, which is smoking during tournament. In 2018, Malaysia's world's number 50 male badminton player, Iskandar Zulkarnain Zainuddin, is facing a one-time 50% fine of his monthly allowance for smoking in his hotel during the Thomas Cup final tournament that was held in Bangkok. He was also made to pay the hotel's fine of 3,000 baht, which amount about 367 ringgit, for violating the hotel's non-smoking rules. The Badminton Association of Malaysia (BAM) has been strict and expect its players to conduct themselves in an exemplary way and are forbidden from gambling or smoking. It was reported that Zulkarnain got caught smoking when BAM made a spot check in the hotel, and because of that, BAM has made decision that all of its players must undergo nicotine tests from time to time, as it is has already been compulsory. Next, we move on to the opinions. In my opinions, there are some bad impacts that will happen to the badminton player if they are involved in the smoking ethical issues. The impacts of smoking ethical issues for a badminton player: number one is health consequences. Smoking poses significant health risks such as increased chance of developing respiratory diseases, cardiovascular problems, and various types of cancer. As a badminton player, your physical health is crucial for optimal performance, and smoking can hinder your lung capacity, stamina, and overall fitness. This can ultimately affect your ability to compete at high level. The second impact is performance limitation. We all know smoking impairs lung function and reduce amount of oxygen in our body. This can lead to decreased endurance and reduced agility and also slower recovery times. And smoking may also negatively affect coordination and reaction times, which are crucial skills in badminton. And the last one is professional opportunities. Smoking can also have implication for your professional career as a badminton player. Many sport organizations and sponsors have strict policies when it comes to smoking, as it conflicts with the values that they uphold. Smoking may limit your sponsorship opportunities and affect your professional image, potentially hindering your ability to secure endorsement or your financial support to continue your career in badminton sport. Last but not least, we move on to recommendations. As a badminton player, smoking can have several ethical issues that can affect both of your personal life and your professional career. Here are some recommendations regarding smoking and associated ethical concerns. The first one is health and performance. It's important to prioritize your health and maintain your peak physical condition as a badminton player. Quitting smoking can significantly enhance your abilities on the court. Next one is role model. As a badminton player, you are likely to have fans and followers who look up to you. Your behavior, both on and off the court, can influence others, especially younger players. By abstaining from smoking, you can set a positive and a good example, and you can encourage them to have a healthy lifestyle. And the second last one is professional image. Smoking can tarnish your professional image and potentially harm your sponsorship opportunities. Many sport brands and organizations have strict policies against smoking, as it contradicts the promotion of healthy and active lifestyle. And the last one is long-term goals. Smoking can have long term consequences for your health, including an increased risk of cancer, respiratory diseases, and premature death. By quitting smoking, you prioritize your long term well being and increase your chances of enjoying a successful and fulfilling career in badminton. So remember, quitting smoking can be challenging, but there are many resources available to you to support you in this journey. So seek assistance from others, join support group or consider nicotine replacement therapies to help you quit smoking. Your dedication to a healthy lifestyle will contribute positively for your career and personal life. So that's all from me and my group members. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and have a great day.